Luke, today is Harrison Barnes King of the Day. Could you just speak a little bit kind of about not only what he brings in terms of on the floor? I know he's kind of struggling a little bit recently, but even just demeanor and leadership.
Yeah, it's stability, professionalism, accountability, everything that we want our group to have as we move forward. Harrison, that is who Harrison is. So from the time he's in the gym every single day, he's lifting weights, he's taking care of his body, he's getting his work in. All the habits you want young players develop, Harrison has. So we love having him on the team. We love having him be one of our leaders, and he's been great for us so far this year.
3-point shooting over the last 3 games has been kind of, a bit off for you guys. I'm curious from your perspective, looking back at those game tapes, are you guys getting the same looks? Do you like the looks? Is it about integrating people? What are you seeing as the issue?
I think some of it has come with the lineup, or not the lineup changes, but the groupings, getting familiar with playing with each other again. I think some of it is fatigue. We've had, I think 14 of the last 18 on the road. We've been to the East Coast 3 times. The guys are playing heavy minutes because of injuries to other guys, and really good shooters that we want taking those shots are getting good looks. And when we knock them down, we win, and when we don't, it gets a little more challenging. But I think there are times in the game that when the 3-point shot isn't going for us, then we're taking some bad shots. So it's about cleaning that up as well and continuing to understand what we view as a good shot, bad shot. And all those things, I think, play into it. And that's part of, where we have to grow as a team and be aware of those things and get better at them.
With Buddy specifically, he is a great shooter, and this slump that he's in, do you look at it and say, okay, we need to try X, Y, Z to try and get him different looks? Or is it just a matter of, again, the familiarity, guys getting used to playing with each other, making sure the screens are solid, those types of things?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of both, right? It's continuing to for us as a coaching staff to try to find creative ways to get him open looks. A lot of teams' defenses right now are completely focused on not letting him get 3-point looks at all. They're game planning, scheming against him. So as a staff, we have to, look at how they're doing it and find ways to get him open looks. And part of it is, when he gets them, he's got to knock them down. And we believe that most nights he will. We talk about, trying to get him to the free throw line a little bit more. If your shot's not going, as a way to find your rhythm as a shooter, little things like that. Screening, absolutely. Those are things that we value and we work on and we show film on.
Sean Cunningham, ABC 10. Luke, do you look at this opportunity in front of you, 10 of the next 12, I guess a 2-part way, is this some get-right time because you haven't had so much time to practice, you've been on the road so much? And also, do you look at a lot of the problems that have developed in recent weeks in trying to kind of ingratiate some of these guys back into the lineup as that big of a task ahead for you?
It's exciting. We got our guys. We're getting our guys back, and we know we have to. I said it when we were winning games. Look, we're going to hit tough times again too. It's just the NBA. The way the NBA works, and okay, now we're hitting tough times. It's time to bounce back again, and get better. And now as we get bodies back, we got more weapons to do that with, and we have to continue to get comfortable and confident with each other and find that level that we were playing at before with more guys, and then from there move forward again. I look at where we're at now from the start of the season. I'm thrilled we're at as a team. Have we let some get away? Absolutely, and that hurts and it's frustrating. But we're always, as much as we're focused on the moment in the day in the game, we're also looking big picture. And we've beaten some really good teams, and I really like the progress we've made from the beginning of the season till now.
Luke, James Ham, NBC Sports. When you look at sort of the health of your team. Where are we at with Bogdanovic, and where are we at with your starting lineup at this point?
Yeah, Bogey felt good. He was getting some shots after shoot around this morning, and then he's going to come back again tonight and feel, get with the trainers, probably get back on the court and be much more of a game time decision, depending on how it feels after what he did earlier today, and then getting warm again for a second time. Starting lineup, we've talked about making some changes. We're not, it's one of those things that, our message to the guys is whoever we put in the starting lineup doesn't matter. What matters is, are we running back on defense? Are we setting screens? Are we making the extra pass? So as a staff, it's our job to put a lineup out there we feel is going to help, give us the best chance of winning on a certain night. And for players, it's their job to not worry about that and show up and do the things that we preach about in practice all the time.
Marshall Harris, CBS Sacramento KOVR. Coach, that being said, have you decided on a starting lineup tonight?
No, we're still toying with it. Part of it will be when we hear, there's matchups and pairings we like. So we got to see, is Bogey playing? Is Bogey not playing? He's a big playmaker for that, that group coming in. So some of it will have to do with that, and then I'll make the final decision when I have all the info.
And the second question. You've played the Rockets before, obviously found a way to win at their place. What kind of atmosphere you expect tonight to have this same team at home? You've got the home crowd behind you, as you haven't had in a lot of games in recent, but the challenge of facing a team like the Rockets.
Yeah, well, it's great. We need to come out and play inspired basketball, get the crowd going, get them behind us. And then we need to play a great game. Houston is, this team is, what Harden's doing offensively is incredible, and now Westbrook's found his groove as well. And between the two of them and trying to defend them, they're playing as well as anyone in the league. So it's going to be a great challenge, a great opportunity for us tonight, and we got to bring our best. And that's, as a competitor, that's what you want.
Luke Jason Anderson with the Sacramento Bee. After Indy and Memphis, you said you were going to kind of look at the film, and I know you experimented with some different combinations and wanted to see how that looked. And it sounds like you're not going to share what you're going to end up doing tonight. But in terms of what you saw and your assessment of pairings things you liked or things that maybe you saw that didn't work, can you kind of get into how you've evaluated that over the last couple days?
Yeah, the biggest Indy. We started the game. Indy and Memphis. We started the game well, and Indy. Indy's they're really good. They eventually just beat us down, and they made a ton of shots, and we couldn't find our rhythm. Memphis was more of a back and forth. And I thought the guys were really locked in to start. Watching the tape on the plane, we were matched up, we were down, we were in stances, we were communicating our coverages. And then, I don't know, maybe it's fatigue, maybe it's just we're not there yet. But as the game went, our defensive focus kind of went too. And then we started closing short to shooters and fouling more. And, a couple of times we just ran off our guy to try to make a home run, defensive play, and it led to layups and three-pointers. So, we kept fighting, which our group is really good with that. But I just thought we let down on our focus as that game went on.